Hi, I'm Jesse Torres, one of the damage prevention managers for Texas 811, here to bring you some safety information. Did you know that in our awesome state, there are about 500,000 miles of pipeline and energy distribution lines? We all know we have them, but did you know how close you are to any one of these? Allow me to bring your attention to the safety signs and markers so you and your families can work and or live safely around these underground pipelines and above-ground energy lines. Whether you're a homeowner or an excavator, first thing you must do by state law is to contact 811. If you're moving dirt by any means, this is your first step. Please allow 48 hours or 2 working days for markings and or positive response. Once you're at the job site, please look for obvious signs for utilities. If you can remember this, you're doing better than most. Know what's below and look up and live. Now let's go see what some of these signs look like. As you can see, there's signs, obvious signs everywhere, letting you know that there is utilities in the ground or in the area. There's flags already there. Somebody's already called for locates. So that's a good thing. They're letting people know, hey, there's something here. So before excavation happens, flags are already in the ground. There's pipeline markers letting you know that there's gas in the area. Obvious signs. Please, if you see something that is obviously there, like these markers, and there is no marks on the ground, please let somebody know. Make that secondary call. Call in or go online and request a no response for whatever utility is missing in that area. That energizes a new locate request for that one company or two to come out and either give you a positive response or locates on the ground. They have 4 hours to comply to that second call. That no response call secures a 4-hour turnaround time from one of these companies. Make sure that everything's located. Make sure that it's painted or flagged properly so that when you get to work, you look around, you see flags, and you know there's something in the ground. We ask for a tolerance zone. That is 18 inches plus half diameter of the pipe around those marks. Again, there's all kinds of utilities buried in the ground in this area alone. So any job is going to require locates. Make sure that everything's located properly. Look around. That's the first thing you do when you get to a job site, is to look around for obvious signs. You see a roll of telephone poles or utility poles. There's signs that there's energy coming to those poles from somewhere. Make sure it's located. There's obvious water. For water utilities, you have to call them directly and get them to come out and either let you know where everything's at or locate it for you. So you get to a job site and you notice there's energy lines coming into that neighborhood, into your job project line. So you have to call 811 to request locates. You need to make sure that everything's located, that the lines coming into those utility poles or underground utilities are marked properly. If you notice here, there's orange marks, red marks. That tells you there's telecommunications and electric buried underground right in this area. You keep on moving, and as you can see, there is AT&T buried cable and AT&T fiber. All these are signs that this area right here is saturated with underground utilities. So as you're doing your project, you need to make sure that you stay away from this area. Once things are marked, like you see in here, there is a tolerance zone. Tolerance zone is the area where we're asking you to stay away from, so you stay from incidents. For example, let's go with this telecommunications line. So you see the flag on the ground, okay? We're asking you to stay away 18 inches plus half diameter of the pipe. All right? So 18 inches plus half diameter is from about where you see my foot to the bottom of that flag. 18 inches plus half diameter of that pipe on both sides of that pipe. So again, the other side of the pipe, from where you see my foot to about where that flag is. 18 inches plus half diameter of the pipe on every buried utility into the ground indefinitely.